Jeff Podobnik of the Pittsburgh Pirates. You're the Vice President of Florida and Dominican Operations. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And we are here on the beautiful Bradenton River for the Regatta. Tell me a little bit about the tie-in with the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Regatta.
Well, this is a great event. We are one of the corporate sponsors for the Regatta here in Bradenton, Florida. And it's just a natural tie-in because Mike Fetchko, who oversees this regatta here in Florida, used to oversee the regatta in Pittsburgh. And the Pirates and Mike worked well together in Pittsburgh with the Pittsburgh Regatta.
So bringing a little bit of Pittsburgh down here to Florida, right here in the heart of Bradenton. So tell me what's going on next Tuesday. I heard a little rumor what's going on next Tuesday.
So next Tuesday we got the pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training. And for the next 4 or 5 days, we'll have pitchers and catchers working out at Pirate City. And then the rest of the squad will report, and we'll have full squad workouts beginning on the 18th of February. And we're in full swing of Major League Spring Training for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's great. We're right in the heart of Bradenton, right down the street from Lecom Park. Where can people get tickets and information about how to see the games?
There's several ways. You can go pirates.com and order online and get your tickets, or show up at the Lecom box office. We're actually open tomorrow from 10 until 4. Our team store is open, so if you want to get some really cool merchandise that just came out, you can stop at Lecom Park tomorrow.
It's so exciting. Baseball season is right around the corner, so come out to the Bradenton River Regatta for 2020, and also come see the Pittsburgh Pirates for this 2020 season. I'm here with Dom DeMeo of Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance. Dom, it's wonderful to have you here in the heart of Bradenton. Tell me a little bit about what it means to have Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance here at this event.
You know, the Alliance has been becoming more regional. And as we look at what is going on with our region, which is growth, and it's growth everywhere we are. If you go into Paris, you'll see growth. You'll see growth down in Northport, and obviously Lakewood Ranch, one of the fastest growing multi-generational areas in the United States. So we just have good times in our market.
Tell me a little bit about 2020 and what's the plan ahead for Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance?
So the Alliance will be focusing on community as we have in the past. So we'll be giving back to our nonprofits. We have about 57 nonprofits that we help support every year. We had in the last year we gave about 1,000 hours. We're looking at least double, well, maybe not double, but at least do that again and support them. We'll be hosting, as you know, many opportunities throughout the year. Looking to change some educational series. We've rebranded about 2 or 3 of our current programs into new programs, helping them look a little bit more like they have. We're celebrating our 15th year.
That's incredible. So much growth in the last 15 years.
So much growth. If you go back, and I had a chance to sit with one of the founding board members just last week, and he told me that they started with 60 businesses, and we topped 754 businesses in December of this year. So it's very big growth.
That's something really to be proud of. You know, Lakewood Ranch is the #1 master plan community in all of USA right now. So it's just exploding with Waterside and everything, both north and south of University Parkway.
Yeah, I would say Waterside's going to be the new Lakewood Ranch for sure. And as you see, Lakewood Ranch Boulevard should open within the next month, right there on Fruitville, and be another connection, as Lorraine is as well. My guess is they're shooting for nearly doubling in 10 years, so we'll be approaching 60,000 rooftops within the next 10 years. So that's a city.
What would somebody need to do to become a member, or who would be an ideal person to become a member of the Alliance?
So we obviously focus on business. The mainstay of what we do is small to medium-sized business, so you really don't have to have any size business. We'll have many people who are in their own business, 1 or 2 people large, and then we have some of our largest customers that look like PGT and companies of that size. So we really run the gamut of business size, but we focus primarily on that small to mid-sized business.
Yeah, and there's plenty of networking events and lunch and speaker events, so go ahead and check those out, and hope to see you at the next Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance event.
Yeah, look at lwrba.org. Check us out. Come see us.
Jim Schaffner with LECOM and WSRQ. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well. Nice speaking with you.
Lovely, chilly evening right here on the river.
We're having a great time.
On the Regatta Eve.
It's a wonderful place to be, and we're delighted to be the lead sponsor of the Regatta this year.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about LECOM and WSRQ.
Well, LECOM has been in existence for over 25 years. Our campus here in Lakewood Ranch at Bradenton is our largest growing campus. It presently houses 45% of our students. We have a medical school, a dental school, a pharmacy school, and post-bac programs. So we're really delighted to be part of the Regatta. We have a total of 4,300 students in total in our 3 campuses, but we always support the communities in which we serve. And we're delighted to be here.
I heard a wonderful thing about LECOM was sponsoring certain radio earpieces this year to make sure that the broadcast of the races were heard by the audience this year.
Well, it's my understanding that we have 5,000 or 6,000 radios that are programmed to 106.9, and I'll have one of my guys on the bridge with announcers that will be telling everybody the results of the various seats and the timing for the ongoing events until the finals. So we're kind of excited about that. I understand that they did that at the Super Bowl this year, and it's something that will probably be going on at more sporting events in the future.
That is a new feature this year at the Bradenton Regatta, and I am so excited to see how that works out. I will have one on my ear. I'll be right there on the pier, and I'll be listening into that WSRQ.
Now, let me tell you about the radio station. It's 106.9 here in Bradenton and Sarasota, 95.9 down in the Venice area, 1220 AM. We're a 60s, 70s, and 80s non-commercial station. And the fall book, the fall Nielsen ratings just came out, and we're 5th in the market after 1 year.
That's incredible.
We are very, very proud of that, and it's a public service to the community. And being non-commercial, we can talk about ourselves, which we do, and want everybody that has a family member that would like to be a medical student or a dental student to consider our school.
So what I'm hearing is that even if you're not going to be physically at the races, you can still tune in to those channels and hear the broadcast.
That's correct. That's correct. So you want to bring your own radio or whatever, you can still listen to us. But this is a special signal just established for the race. So we're very happy with it.
Well, that's a wonderful, wonderful added bonus. So get here early, get your LeCom sponsored radios, and tune in to WSRQ. Thank you so much for being one of those sponsors.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with Michael Dongilly. It is the Regatta Eve, the 6th annual Regatta Eve. Yeah. We are so excited. Tell me, because you got a regatta, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you know, 6 years. It's gone by so fast, so quickly. But the reason being is that it's so successful is because we have so much cooperation with people here between both cities, both mayors, police, fire, EMS. You name it, everybody just chips in. And then the other thing that kind of makes us so proud is that the community appreciates it so much. They respect the event, they love the event, and you can see it in the attendance. You know, upwards of over 100,000 people now come down to watch what we do here. So we're real happy and real pleased.
That's incredible. 100,000 people are going to line the Riverwalk tomorrow on both sides, the Palmetto, the north and the South Bradenton side.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to believe, but they come out in droves. And really, that's due to the world-class entertainment that we have here and the world champion performers that we bring here. I mean, you're going to be looking at some of the best F2 drivers, powerboat drivers in the country. This is the first race on the tour circuit for 2020, so they're anxious to get back out on the water after a restful winter, and they're looking forward to being here. And then, of course, you know, we have Jersey Speed Skiffs here for the first time.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and those guys, I mean, if you've never seen those guys drive, a little bit, they're not as fast as F2, but 85 miles an hour trying to make a turn, that's pretty fast. Yeah, people are going to love them.
That's incredible. And the weather is in our favor tomorrow, a little bit warmer than it is today.
Yeah, well, you know what? We don't care as much as long as it doesn't rain.
Yes.
Rain tends to keep people at home. Cold, people can dress for cold. They can't dress for rain.
That's right. We're really looking forward to the 6th annual Bradenton Regatta. Tell me a little bit about the coordination and the logistics involved with all of the agencies. We have the Coast Guard involved. We have marine biologists involved that'll be in helicopters. There's so many agencies that are involved in the planning. Can you dive into that a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure. The whole event takes well over a year to plan, even though we've been doing it for 6 years. You know what I mean? It takes that long to really get things coordinated and to make sure that everything happens flawlessly. So we're very respectful of the waters here, which is why you see marine biologists and people looking for and protecting the wildlife that are here. We want to make sure that we do that unequivocally, but also safety above all things is what's most important. Not just safety for the performers, but safety for the public. So there is a lot of coordination between all the agencies here, whether you're talking about Homeland Security, police, fire, EMS. I mean, we have to be able to respond, and we also have to be able to protect. So we want people to come down and have a good time, but at the same time, too, we want to make sure that we have the personnel and the security in place to make sure that they're safe while they're doing it.
Well, we are certainly excited to see what happens tomorrow. What time does the race kick off?
Well, we're going to be doing testing runs starting at 10:30. So there's testing runs, and then there's qualifying heats, and then the champion races don't start until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But there's plenty of racing in between that time. So come on out, start early, stay late, and enjoy the show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And you got a regatta at the 2020 Bradenton Regatta. I am here with singer-songwriter Sam Wolf. Sam, thank you so much for being here. This is the 6th year that you've been performing. You've been here every single year for the Regatta.
Yes, I have. Each year has been really different, but overall it's super fun, and I'm always excited to perform. So tomorrow I'm on at 5 p.m. Bradenton main stage.
Tell me a little bit about what you're going to be performing tomorrow.
I usually do a mix of like covers and originals, so you could expect that. Some newer songs of mine, and yeah.
And Bradenton is your hometown, is that correct?
Yes, I went to high school in Bradenton, and so it is my hometown. One of them at least. I got a few.
So do you get back here pretty often? Because you're based in LA now.
Yeah, I try to come back a few times a year to visit family and my friends that I still keep in touch with. It's nice to come back. It's a little chilly right now, but we're handling it.
It's very chilly tonight, but tomorrow should be a prettier day for the races.
I hope so.
Yeah. So what are you working on right now out in LA?
So I've only been out there for a month now, and I'm just trying to focus more on like collaborating and writing with other people and focusing on original material. I'm doing gigs and stuff out there, but it's more like the collaboration with other artists.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what types of songs do you like to write? Where does your inspiration come from?
It depends. It's like certain experiences going through, the regular stuff, heartbreak, feeling down or whatever, but it depends. It sounds like depressing the way I just said it, but it's not.
Well, sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can be great and cheerful.
Yeah.
That's the ups and downs of life.
It depends what kind of vibe you're feeling. It could be happy or sad or between. So it's whatever I'm feeling. That's what comes out.
That's great. So how can people come see you tomorrow?
They can come to the Bradenton side, Riverfront, Riverwalk, and 5 p.m. I will be performing for I think a half hour. So yeah, do it. Come through.
Sam Wolf right here from Bradenton, Florida. I'm here with Kristen the Schmoyer the Destroyer.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. It's so great to see you again. You just put on an awesome performance right on the river.
Oh, I love it, man. I love coming here every year. I don't care how cold the water is or what the weather is. I'm ready to go to the regatta.
It's just a little chillier this year.
It's a little bit more chilly. However, I've been here the years before. It was soaking rain and wind, and so I'll take cold water and nice weather when I get out any day.
Tell me a little bit about how you became a champion flyboarder. How does one become a world champion flyboarder?
All right, well, first of all, I'm completely afraid of heights. I'm deathly afraid of drowning.
Oh my God.
And so every time I go up there, even now, I've been doing it for 5 years, I beat myself. But the one thing that I learned is, and I tell kids this all the time, if you really want to do something, you can do it. Because I can't backflip on a trampoline and sharks scare me. But if you go out and you beat yourself every day and you get up when you fall, you can do anything.
She defies all odds, ladies and gentlemen. Afraid of heights, afraid of sharks. Defies all odds. Defies gravity as well.
Oh yeah, man, it's a blast. And I tell everybody, the best part about flying is I get the best view there is.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about when people can see you tomorrow.
So tomorrow I'm going to be flying between 12 and 5, and we have a special guest this year. His name's Mike Traster, and he flies on the jetpack, which is really cool and different, and so he'll be there with me, and it's going to be an awesome show.
So the jetpack is a little bit different from flyboarding, right?
Yeah, so the flyboard I wear on my feet, and so the jetpack you actually wear it on your back, sort of like you see in the movies, jetpacks.
Wow.
And same sort of thing, the water goes through the hose from the jet ski out the nozzles of the pack. He does gnarly, awesome spins, really, really, really good. He's the men's world champion jetpacker.
Wow. Ladies, world champion flyboarder and the men's champion jetpacker right here at the regatta. So this is incredible stuff. Year after year you come back. Why do you come back to Bradenton year over year? You can travel all over the world, but yet you choose to come to sleepy little Bradenton.
I'll tell you what, I love the mayor. I love the chief of police. I love the restaurants here. I literally just did a show in Dubai for 5 days, came back. I performed at the Super Bowl for the live festivals, and then I came here to Bradenton because I love bringing my kid in the sound. I love the people. I love the organizers. There's so much passion that's built into this. A great family event, so I can bring my son. He can walk around, see all the really cool shows, and I just can't help it. I got a regatta every year.
That's awesome. Your outfit is awesome. Take it all in, right? And your helmet, it was awesome to see you at night on the water.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Oh, I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Got a regatta. I'm here with Jonathan Davis, Commissioner of Palmetto, on the north side of the river. We're on the south side of the river right now at the Kickoff event. Jonathan, why is it so important that the Palmetto side and the Bradenton side kind of combine forces on this event?
Well, they closed a bridge and to make spectator viewing of this event a great opportunity. And when they close the bridge, you know, we need to have things on the north side and things on the south side, so it brings the both the cities together for the good of the community.
Absolutely. And this event grows year over year. In the last 6 years, it's grown tremendously. How has Palmetto, grown and benefited from this tremendous event?
Well, every year it keeps getting better and better, and we start, we bring new things, new ideas to the event, and Mike and the crew all say, yeah, this is a great idea, let's do this. So, each year working together and seeing what works, what doesn't, I think this is turning out to be a great event.
And new this year, there's a 5K race starting in Palmetto and ending in Palmetto, and then it'll be finished by the fireworks.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that coordination, because that is a huge, huge event with Fit to Run.
Yes, that Fit to Run group, they had a race that just ran across the bridge and come back, and we asked them, why don't you start it in Palmetto and then end it in Palmetto, and that way they could come see what's downtown.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of restaurants there that love the runners, and a lot of them, the people that own businesses down there, running the race. So they were happy to, oh yeah, we need to get this here because we love running in this race. And it's just a great thing for everybody.
Well, I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Tonight is Regatta Eve, as I have dubbed it, and we got a regatta.
You got a regatta. And let me tell you, it'll be warmer tomorrow.
Yeah, the sun will be shining, the boats will be racing, and there will be fun for everybody.
That's right. Fun for everybody.
Thank you so much, Jonathan.
You're welcome.
Gene Brown. Gene, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, doing great. Excited about the 6th regatta.
Yes, that's right. We're here, right here on the river. Tomorrow is going to be a different scene. There's going to be 100,000 people up and down the Riverwalk on both the north and the south side. What does this mean for Bradenton here?
What it means for our whole area is you bring people that haven't been here in the past, and they come for the free event, and it really develops the urban cores of both Palmetto and Bradenton, and that's the exciting part. I think seeing people, and I've been at all 6 of them with my grandson, who's now 9 and a half. He said he's preteen, he's almost 10 next week, but watching what it was for him to grow up through this, the 6 years, I'm excited to just see it to continue on and bring people to our town.
What a great point that families can come year after year and just have great, wholesome fun. There's music, there's bounce houses, there's, food trucks, there's all sorts of fun for everybody to have.
Oh, definitely. And I think that's one of the biggest things with what's happening in the excitement in downtown Bradenton now, and bringing more and more restaurants and different type of entertainment. Our new parking garage with the chamber building in it. People are going to want to come see it. So I'm thinking tomorrow we're going to break some records.
Well, I can't wait to see how many people there are going to be here tomorrow.
Definitely. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
particularly on the water. And what you'll see tomorrow is shared resources. You will see the Coast Guard and agencies from throughout Manatee County, Pinellas County, down to Sarasota County, just to ensure that the waterways and that this race is safe. And so it's an exciting time for us. The weather couldn't be better. I know it's a little cold tonight. We're all in our jackets, but we expect tomorrow is going to be beautiful.
Well, I know public safety is always top of mind to you and your force. As far as transportation and traffic safety, not only right here on the Riverwalk, can you give me a little insight as to how you're coordinating with the other agencies?
We've been in constant contact with everybody. In fact, as late as today, we were having some negotiation with CSX, can you imagine, who has a train track that runs right through the Regatta, who weren't necessarily aware that we were having this. And so even up until 6 o'clock tonight, we were making some last-minute adjustments. We're going to have plenty of officers out here, but we're going to have plenty of fun. It's going to be a warm, well, it's not going to be warm, but it's going to be a sunny day. I always bill myself as a sunscreen police as well. I think the biggest threat to everybody tomorrow is a sunburn. So it's Florida, wear sunscreen, and just expect to have a fun day.
Solid advice from the chief. The railroads can hold those oranges until another day so we can have a great, fun, safe day out on the river.
Absolutely. Enjoy.
I'm here with Hugh Miller. Hugh, you just had an exciting moment. I'll let you explain what that was all about.
I was totally shocked. So I had no idea really what it was all about. I'm standing up front with my family, and next thing you know, they show a picture, and I'm going, wow, that could have been me when I was young. And then the next photo comes up, and I go, that is me. And I'm like, oh my God. So my daughter and my wife are laughing, and I'm going, oh my God. I was in total shock. So I was kind of, I didn't know what to say, really.
And you just received the first annual award, honor in your name, to the Boys and Girls Club of Manatee.
Yeah, that was really exciting, because Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County have been one of my heartfelt charities, and I've spent a lot of time, a lot of years, supporting, and I still do, of course. So that was very, very kind, and they donated $1,000. LECOM stepped up, as a sponsor of this award, and gave $1,000 to them, and so that was very, very kind, and I couldn't be more pleased and happy about that.
This event brings so much good to our community year after year. This is the 6th year of the regatta, and tell me a little bit about all the logistics involved and all the agencies and the coordination that goes into producing an event of this magnitude.
I mean, and that's what's probably missed behind the scenes. There are so many people working so hard, doing so much. Very, very skilled people coordinating all these agencies to make an event like this happen on our Manatee River. So it's really exciting to have Palmetto and Bradenton and then the county together making this, an incredible event with over 100,000 spectators, on our downtown core, and it's like you got to be a part of that. It's unbelievably exciting.
And this event, many people don't understand, it came from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's what's so funny. And so Mike Fetchko, who's a Pittsburgh guy, and I've got other buddies and the Pirates and others that are Pittsburgh guys, and it's so cool to have them kind of be part of the origination of this whole event, because of the success they had up there, and now we've taken on that success and made it even bigger. So our draw is bigger than Pittsburgh, which is great.
Well, you couldn't have picked a bigger city for the love of Pittsburgh. Well, you couldn't have picked a better city for people that love Pittsburgh, because we have LECOM Park right around the corner. So the love for Pittsburgh is great.
Yes, it is. The love of Pittsburgh is great, and it was just very kind that LECOM stepped up and has done so much for us in this community, and so I couldn't be more pleased to be the first recipient of an award that LECOM provides.
Well, you should be so proud of this event, and I cannot wait to see what tomorrow brings at the 2020 Bradenton Regatta.
Absolutely.
And what's the tagline?
Hey, you got a regatta, baby.
You got a regatta. I'm here with the one, the only Mayor Poston.
Yeah.
It is the night before the 2020 Bradenton Regatta. Tell me about why Bradenton loves hosting this event here.
Well, you know, when I came into office as mayor, one of the things I said that we have to do is take advantage of our biggest asset, which is the Manatee River.
Yeah.
Mile-wide saltwater river. And when Mike Fetchko came to me and said, hey, how about some boat races? He says, well, you want to talk about it? I said, no, I'm ready. Let's do it. Because it's exactly what we wanted to do. And it's worked out great. 6 years, it's been phenomenal. I mean, more than 100,000 people show up. 50% of them from here and 50% from someplace else. So it works great for us, and it's a fantastic.
You have so many wonderful things going on in this community to be proud of, to draw people into Bradenton. What are some of the wonderful new things going on in Bradenton?
Well, we got everything. We have the regatta. Our blues festival was judged one time the best blues festival in the United States. We have the DeSoto Parade is coming up. That's one of the biggest parades in the state. That's coming along. We just cut the ribbon on the Marriott Hotel downstairs and upstairs because we have a bar on the 8th floor.
That's amazing, and you get a whole skyline view.
A whole look.
Yeah.
And you can look over the Bishop, which used to be the South Florida Museum, is now the Bishop, in honor of the family that donated the money to it. That's going on. You can go up on that rooftop bar and you can see all the things that we do, including a solar farm on top of City Hall.
Wow.
And the new parking garage, 500 spaces. We just finished that.
But the new chamber is a beautiful building right in the heart.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, I'll tell you one thing. It's a little story. Is we try to keep the scale of what we do in Bradenton correct. Because so many cities and the growth is coming in, it's like a new puppy. And everybody wants to run and play with the new puppy, but forget about the old dog that served them so well. We don't forget about that old dog.
No, there's so much to do right here on the river, both on the south and the north side, and it's a wonderful event that brings both sides of the community together in Manatee County.
Yeah, and one of the things that happens is just like Pier 22 here. Restaurant's been here for a while, but they're at the point where they do everything from scratch, including the bread.
Yeah.
So if you want a nice dining experience on the beautiful Manatee River, this is the place.
Chef Greg really pulls out all the stops.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
We did. So, you got a regatta.
You got a regatta. Thank you, Mayor.
There you go.
I'm here with Mayor Bryant and Betsy Benak, Commissioner of Manatee County, and it is a wonderful collaboration of both the county and the city for this event on the Riverwalk. Tell me a little bit about the coordination that goes into that level of coordination.
Actually, it starts about when this one ends, and then all the different entities start working together, all of our law enforcement and all the different agencies to protect the manatees and the Coast Guard and different ones that monitor the whole event. So it really starts right after this event to start planning for next year. So it's a really highly coordinated event between Manatee County, Palmetto, Bradenton, and all the different agencies and entities involved.
Betsy, what is the impact of Manatee County for this event?
Well, this is a great turnout. tourism impact. I know our Tourist Development Council supports the event because so many people love to come to town, and our residents just love it. Everything's free, and they get to really experience the river, which brings our communities together, Bradenton, the city of Palmetto, and Manatee County.
Absolutely. It is the central point between the two cities, which is lovely. And like you said, it's a free event. And also, I heard that there is the new 5K that's new this year that brings people the start and the finish line right in Palmetto.
Exactly. LECOM is sponsoring a 5K run, and it's actually being held this year. The coordinators for that is Fit to Run, which is the Robinson family. And so we were really delighted, and we kind of planned with them so that it would start and end in the city of Palmetto. So we're really excited about that. They're expecting between 800 and 1,000 people and students and so forth. They've involved all the high schools in the area. So we are very, very excited about that. We're looking forward to it, and our community is looking forward to it as well.
This community has grown leaps and bounds over the last 6 years. There's so many new buildings on both sides of the river. Tell me a little bit about the growth that Manatee County is experiencing.
Well, we love to see it in our central core. People are really enjoying coming back downtown. We have the new hotel going up in Palmetto, which is going to be so exciting. We have the new Oak and Stone, and of course this beautiful venue all the time on the river. So people love to come and experience the Riverwalk and the beautiful events that are going on. I know you've got some beautiful artwork coming in the city of Palmetto. So people love being downtown. So it's really nice.
So come on down to the Bradenton Riverwalk for the Regatta, the 2020, because you have to regatta.
Regatta.
The Regatta is such a wonderful event. It showcases the things that are wonderful in Bradenton and in Palmetto. It's the river that unites us, and it's just a great event. Something for everyone. You've got the races. You've got the woman that was doing that amazing flyboarding. I didn't know what the name of it was, but it's flyboarding. That's fabulous. You've got the concert with Michael W. Smith in Palmetto.
I hear her again, actually.
It's a fabulous, fabulous event, and it's so wonderful to see that we can have these kinds of things that pull our entire community together.
And you've been in this community for several years. How much
all my life. I was born here.
How much have you seen this community grown?
I've seen a lot of changes. When I was a child, 301 was a shell road.
Oh, wow.
And where the DeSoto Square Mall was the Burnett Fruit Farm. So I've seen a few changes. And it's nice to see that we have changes that are progressive, changes that give opportunities for our young people to have jobs, to have things to do, to be able to bring families together. And that's what makes it great.
It is growing leaps and bounds year after year. This is the 6th year of the Bradenton Regatta. Hopefully many more to come.
I think it's a great event, and I think that, if you look around, all the people that are here and the people that you're going to see this weekend, the families, the seniors, the tourists, it's a destination.
It is a wonderful event. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Again, if you could just congregate to the middle here for a very short presentation. We have an important presentation. We ask you again to congregate right here in front in the middle so that you can be a part of it, and it will not be very long at all. It'll be a very short program, and we're going to invite to come up here on stage Dr. Mark Kaufman, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs for LECOM Bradenton Campus. Here is Dr. Kaufman. Again, we ask you to move closer to the congregation. Doctor, how are you? Good to see you, man. Nice to meet you.
Okay, well, thank you. Please forgive my lack of a top coat. My wife's a little cold, so we're Pennsylvanian. We've been down here for 2.5 years and really enjoying the area, but we're getting used to the temperature changes. On behalf of Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, our president and CEO, Dr. John M. Ferretti. We're really excited to be part of the Bradenton Regatta. This is our inaugural year of a 4-year commitment, when I'm sure it'll go much longer than that. From our humble beginnings in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is our main campus, we've expanded to multiple areas, including a College of Medicine, School of Pharmacy, School of Dental Medicine, and the Business of Healthcare. And we're very proud to be part of this community. Sorry for the feedback there. Our health system currently employs about 3,800 workers, and the educational arm has over 4,200 students. And you may not know it, but in this community, we have the largest medical school enrollment in the country. That's allopathic school and osteopathic schools. And what we're very proud to offer is those generations that live here get to stay here, train here, go to undergraduate, and then come to us as graduate schools. Those are the folks that you are meeting in the hospital. When you go in to see one of those medical students or dental students or pharmacy students, they're taking care of you, learning from you, and they will pay you back in the community from which you come from as they decide to stay here and take care of you through residency and then through clinical practice. So we're very happy to be part of that. It is against the backdrop where LECOM contributes to the community, where we launch a new tradition in the first annual LECOM Leadership Award. And this recognition is in the power of service and leadership for the community. And you're about to see and hear our inaugural recipient, who has continuously demonstrated those qualities. And I'll ask you just look around behind you to the screens and watch a very short video. Let me just say that LECOM has supported the community in which we have this present. The Regatta is one example of that, the Suncoast Classic, LECOM Park, the Van Weasel support, and of course your favorite radio station, WSRQ, which I'm sure everybody listens to. Great radio station sponsored by LECOM.
Dr. Kaufman, thank you. Jim, thank you. And again, congratulations. How about one more time for Hugh? Thank you, Hugh, for all your incredible support. And thanks for your patience as well. I mean, the cold weather has, again, it froze up those screens, but you got the taste of it. The good news is we got an unbelievable day tomorrow, right on cue, so that's fantastic. And I guess we owe thanks to two people for the great day of weather, aside from the weather folks and the meteorologists, including the mayor of Palmetto, Honorable Shirley Groover Bryant, and, of course, the mayor of Bradenton, the Honorable Wayne Poston. Would you come on up, please? Come on up. Drum roll. What do you got? Speech.
Well, it's very, very exciting. Here we are on the eve of the 6th event of the Regatta. So we're all excited. There's events on both sides of the river. All sorts of things going on. Our streets are open. We have a lot of events going on, street fairs in Palmetto. We have entertainment in Palmetto. All types of events. There's even in Sutton Park in Palmetto. You can still buy tickets, I believe. Michael W. Smith is going to be performing there as part of the Manatee Players concert series. So you just go to manateeplayers.com and you can still buy tickets to that. It's the only paid event for the Regatta this year. So a lot of great events, fun zones. There's different kinds of beverages, vendors. If you can't have fun in Bradenton and Palmetto tomorrow, you can't have fun anywhere. So I just invite you all to come out and have a really great day and a great regatta. Thank you all for being here. Thank you.
You've seen every television commercial about this event for the last 3 weeks. It's being all over Tampa Bay. We're looking for lots and lots of people to get down here. And as you know, Hugh Miller and I have one thing in common, and that's bad knees. You saw me trying to get up there and trying to get down there. So anyway, I'm not going to talk a long time, but remember this. You got a regatta. Yeah. Have fun.
Good job. Thank you. And now here is Mike Fetchko, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Regatta.
There you go. All right, mayors, real quick. Everybody, we're not going to talk long. We are going to thank LECOM. LECOM is a great lead partner of ours. We're going to thank Hugh Miller. Once again, Hugh Miller is our unofficial chair of the LOC, and he gets it done. He has one motto for us, and you should know it for this year, the 6th. Hugh Miller said to me, Mike, yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. And we are going to swing for the fences tomorrow. We're not going to rest on our laurels, and we're going to kick some ass tomorrow, I guarantee you. We're locked and loaded. We're going to kick the tires. We're going to light the fires. We also want to thank Manatee Memorial Hospital, Firkins Automotive, RTI Insurance, Budweiser, the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the Bradenton Marauders, a big core partner of ours, Cisco, Pier 22, The Grove, Bell's, who's going to sell these tomorrow, I think, these jackets, WBS, SRQ International, Bridgely Key, Heli Aviation, Spectrum, The Grove, Riverhouse Reef and Grill, Whiskey Joe's, and our great media partners, WSRQ Radio 106.9, ABC 7, The Ticket, Herald Tribune, WTSP Channel 10 News, SRQ Media, and SNN TV, Suncoast News Network. Everybody, go back to drinking. I'm going to drink since that video and audio were so bad. You've never seen me drink, you will tonight. Jim Schaffner, thank you for all you do, brother. And Hugh Miller, thank you once again, Hugh. God bless you all. You got a regatta. Here comes Kristen Smoyer, the world champion flyboarder.
What's up, guys? My name is Sam. I want to play a song for you guys. My hands are freezing right now. A long, long time ago, I could still remember how the music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had one chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver. The February that I remember, bad news on the doorstep. I could not take one more step, and I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, saying this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells us so. Or do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? 'Cause I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. A lonely teenage bronco buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day music died. We were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, said this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. And when the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lenin read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark of day. Music died. One more time, sing it with me. Yeah, we're singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, said this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Oh, and this will be the day that I die.